Hello again, Derp here. Welcome back to another Path of Exile video. This league, I'm playing Double COC Blade. So basically, the idea is that you use one attack on your chest to trigger COC Blade for one spell, and then you use a weapon that has another attack built into it. So you can be the innocent staff with the vengeance, or it could be this axe, like a Mahu's flame, that has a built-in attack, which is molten burst in this case. So basically, because it has a built-in attack in the weapon, it can trigger another COC Blade setup, which allows you to do double COC Blade. Basically, you are using all 12 gems in both your 6-link setup. It used to be really good when Blade Blast was actually good, but after the nerf, I decided to play it after they get nerfed, which is not so good. And this is also after the mana cost nerf, which you need to deal with the mana cost of the triggering spells. So it's like way worse than before, but I'm just here to tell you that it still works to some degree. Again, just like many of my other builds, I will never recommend this to be a league start, even though I league start with this, because again, it's just painful. But after every gear slot into place, it works. You have enough damage to do endgame, but it's not spectacular DPS. It's hard to tell how much DPS I actually have, but I think I kill Guardians in like 10 seconds. If I use my flash charge perfectly, usually I can kill them right about time when my flash is used up, except maybe stuff like Chimera or Hydra. But you have enough damage to do endgame, but it's not spectacular. You're not gonna blow up endgame bosses. You're kinda killing map bosses quickly, especially with the large sized bosses, but again, for endgame bosses, you're not blowing them up. You need to actually fight them, but it works, and I actually put in quite a lot of effort to try building a little bit of sustain, because it's too difficult to, push the limits of the damage. You just can't really squeeze in too much more damage after a certain point. So I rather try pushing a little bit of sustain. So basically, with my current setup, I rarely dies before I get to 100 Scorn stacks. But after you get past 100 Scorn stacks, basically, if like 2 to 3 enemies hit you at the same time, you just get popped. Like, there's not much else you can do about it. But before that, or if you only get hit by 1 or 2 attacks, even if you are having like 150 stacks, if you're only getting hit by like 1 or 2 at the same time, then you can survive. And the idea is that if I survive, I will cover my life and energy shield quickly. So if you want the basics of a double COC Blade build, I think other build guys explains way better than me. So if you're interested in double COC Blade idea, you can go look up other double COC Blade videos. But I'm here to tell you how it works, in how I try to fix my problems, basically. So basically, mana, you are kind of forced to run Replica Conquest Efficiency and level 20 Clarity. I also have a little bit of mana gain on hit on my ring, which fixes the mana issue. So basically you want to have unreserved mana to have enough unreserved mana to trigger Blade 4 and Blade Blast at the same time. Which, as you can see, I have 33 here and I have 26 here. So basically you want your unreserved mana to be able to trigger both of these spells at the same time. So yeah, other than that, it's fine because the downtime is enough for the Blade Force to gain your mana back, and then, you know, yeah, as long as you can trigger both spells at the same time, you have enough mana recovery, or you can use an Enduring Mana Flask, obviously. As long as you can achieve that, then you're not gonna affect your trigger rate. So that's the mana problem fixed. And yeah, the accuracy problem, I fixed it with, Avagon. Just be fire damage, and fix it with Avagon. And thanks to Fire Mastery this league, it achieved 100% fire conversion kind of easily, combined with the axe, 60%. So yeah, if you're going for if you have like super budget, super duper endgame budget, I think you can go Avatar of Fire, and then Mastery, Fire Mastery, and maybe conversion on Gloves or Watcher's Eye. But again, those staff setup is like extremely expensive, because not only is the staff more expensive, you also need to fix your accuracy on top of everything else. So other than that, my other gear slot is nothing really too special. I have Calling Strike here, but again, this is like 10% damage. But the major things I'm trying to fix here is the area of effect. As you can see, I have the Blade Blast AoE enchant. I got lucky really. I run lap 10 times with Trice enchant, and I somehow get AoE. So yeah, at first I was like, just give me anything I can use, I'm happy. But after the 10th run of the lap, I actually get Blade Blast AoE, which after I put this ham on, is like significantly better, because a lot more Blade Blast is overlapping, resulting in a lot more DPS. But yeah, it's still hard to gauge how much Blade Blast is actually overlapping, so there's that. And then as for my chest, because I'm using Avagon and I don't want to waste mana on reserving Flesh and Stone, so I need to run a chest with nearby enemies blind. But the most important thing here is having an open sub prefix, so you can craft Gain Life as maximum energy shield when combined with Corrupted Soul and Discipline. You get close to 3k ES, which resulting in a hybrid situation here. Yeah, basically I'm trying to bump up my area of effect. And the second thing, the first thing I try to fix is the accuracy problem. And the second problem is the Blade Blast overlapping, so I try to get every single bit of AoE here and there. But at the same time, I would recommend just not leveling up your spell cascade, because you do not want the AoE on. The ideal situation is that you want your Blade 4 have as little AoE as possible, while your Blade Blast have as much AoE as possible. So, and because you're kind of forced to use Inspiration, I cannot use Core Effect on Blade 4. So yeah, the blades are not close enough together, resulting in not that much overlapping. So yeah, at the end of the day, the end game damage is not that great. But if you can somehow fix your mana problem, you can skip the Inspiration for Combustion or Concentrated Effect, I would say. So yeah, that's that. And then the other slot is just damage and resist, basically. Try to get, damage, life, energy shield with this. Another point to look is that you really need a lot of decks. So basically you need, yeah, I get really lucky with this ring. I bought this way pretty early in the league. It's like 2x odds. It has everything I need for this build. It has crit, it has assassin mark, it has stacks, it has AES, it has an open prefix, it has less curse effect. When combined with flask, curses barely do anything to you when your flask is up. So yeah, it's really good if you can squeeze in the curse effect. And I get lucky with the ring. I don't know why nobody buy this with 2x odds. I just don't understand how 2x odds can stay up for like 2 days. I basically saw this ring and then I was so worried someone bought this, but somehow after 2 days I got 2x odds and I buy it. And nobody contested this. It even has the mana gain for enemy heat by the spell, so this is literally a perfect ring for me. But then again, obviously, you know, you can argue, yeah, if you get more life, but yeah, what more can you ask for? And then so-called Anguish, just try to find some more better Imprisoned, as good as possible, and again, need decks. So that's that. And this one, it basically allows me to get 20% increased damage while leeching life, but you're always leeching life because of Petrified Blood. Again, Petrified Blood mechanic, you can search for other videos, which basically you sacrifice 20% of your effective life against one-shots. That allows you to take 40% damage as a damage over time from hits. Basically, 100. You take 100 damage from a hit. You only take 60, and then you lose 40 more damage over 4 seconds, like a bleeding effect. What it does when combined with Energy Shield is that, when combined with Corrupted Soul, is that 50% is going to be taken by the Energy Shield. So basically, if you take 3k damage, 1.5k is going to be taken by the Energy Shield, and only 1.5k is going to be taken by the health. And because of Petrified Blood, you only take 60% of it, so it's like 900, I think. And then the 40% is just lose over time. But then again, if you get life damage taken recoup as life, which I spent 6 points here to get 50%. It gets really good because you take 3,000, so 50%, like 1,500, is gonna recoup as life. But you don't actually take 1.5k with your life because 1.5k is taken by the Energy Shield. But the Energy Shield taken part is the damage taken by Energy Shield is also recouping as your life. So as a result, you get a lot of life recovery when you take a hit. So when you take a hit, half of it is going to be taken by the Energy Shield, and then Energy Shield is going to recover quickly because the Blade 4 and Blade Blast keep hitting enemies, which thanks to this Watcher's Eye here, you instantly get that back with Energy Shield. As for the life, because you're using Petrified Blood, you will have Overleech. Combined with the life recoup as life, your life actually recovers extremely quickly. And even if you're taking way too much damage, and because you're always in low life, you can use Life Flask here with the prefix here, instant recovery when on low life, and you're always on low life. So if your life actually drops low, you can pop this to instantly recover the full, quote-unquote, full life. And yeah, basically the idea is that as long as I survive a hit, I can instantly recover all my life and Energy Shield. So yeah, with the Overleech, with the life recoup, and then the life lasts. As long as I survive a hit, I can recover extremely quickly. And I think my current setup can allow me to take around 7k damage as a one shot. Anything higher than 7k will be an actual one shot. Because again, you're sacrificing your effective health pool against one shots. You have like 20% less effective health against one shot. But anything below that, it allows you to have insane recovery. So the idea is that investing into life recruit to take some damage with energy shield. Yeah, you recover a lot more life than you're losing. So basically, the Petrified Blood, I bypass the Petrified Blood part because I recoup more life than I'm gonna lose after taking a hit. So every time I take a hit, my life regen is actually gonna be, even if I'm not overleeching, I will not lose life after the initial hit. I will start to recover life, even without the leech, because of the life recoup, and then yeah, part of the damage is taken by ES. So, and as long as you're hitting the enemy, you will gain energy shield back by the leech, by the energy shield gain on hit. So yeah, that's my current setup. For more details, I think it's better for you to just look at POE. And I'm using custom damage taken with steel skin. I think again, you can't really push your damage too much further at this point without insane investment. So I rather just, you know, get better against bursts of damage. So I use this. If you want to go offense, like full glass cannon and stuff, you can swap Grace for anger, and then use a damaging Watcher's Eye. If you want a full glass cannon, you can use Grave of Conviction and Combustion, and then maybe Arcane Surge. You can falling on this setup. So you're gonna have Flame Dash triggering Arcane Surge, you have Wave of Conviction triggering Arcane Surge, combined with Combustion support. So you can do that if you want full on damage glass cannon. Again, if you have like I said, this is league start is not great. It's simply because before you get Awakened Spell Cascade, you just do not have enough blaze on the ground to make Blade Blast triggering enough explosions before you get Awakened Spell Cascade. Normal Spell Cascade is just not enough blaze. So yeah, basically a must-have with the Spell Cascade. And before you get enough damage for the Blade 4 to actually killing the trash monsters, you need the Blade. If you need the Blade Blast to clear, is another painful point. And before I get enough damage, it is really painful because the Blade 4 doesn't kill. I need the Blade Blast to actually kick in for the monster to die. And I need to run Flesh and Stone for the blind. I cannot even fit in Grace yet back then, so I just die way too much back then. So again, you really need everything to start kicking in to feel good with this build. But after everything kicks in, like I said, endgame is pretty nice, all while the clear is actually pretty good. You know, I've got low leech. Just give me some random. Yeah, I guess this is. Oh my god, this is gonna be painful. Yeah, I can showcase a Phoenix map, I guess. I can showcase the clear. After everything kicks in, when Blade 4 has enough damage to kill the enemies, it actually feels good to play, you know. As long as you get enough movement speed, then yeah. I'm just gonna die here after I say, oh, boss. This guy can one-shot me. This guy can one-shot me. This guy's ridiculous. This guy can one-shot me. There's not much I can do really. When he lands the super slam, he's just gonna. This guy just one shots me. That's really not much I can do. When it lands. Same with the other fatty guy. They just one shots. That's not much I can do, to be honest. That's not much I can do. They're just super tanky with this map. They're not doing yeah, they don't have damage mods. They have a lot of defense mods. So okay. What? Oh my god. Yeah, this is a tanky map. This is a really tanky map. Well, I mean the belt is... oh, come on. Wait, is this a good belt? Increase elemental damage with Pesco, but you are doing Ignite, so it's like whatever, you know. Yeah. This is like super tanky. Yeah, also the flask. I ended up using a diamond because I run with the blind flask for the longest time, but yeah, it doesn't feel like it's making much difference. So I rather boost my cyclone to crit cap to ensure I am triggering as much playful as possible. So. Yeah, as you can see, the clear is good, even with the super defensive modifiers. The clear is still pretty good, I would say. I say pretty good. Yeah, they take reduced crit damage and they have actual resistance. 50 resistance and 50 less crit taken. So pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. As you can see, before 100 stack is pretty safe. But I say that, but I instantly like drop to. I say that, but then instantly drop to very low. I think the final flask is very flexible. You can. A Series Promise doesn't give us too much damage. I think it's like around 4%. But it helps against chaos damage. You can use Wise Oak. But I ended up thinking, I think Diamond is actually the best choice here, to be honest. Yeah, well, when you get to 100 stack, you're starting to be dangerous because when your elusive just happens to be down, and then yeah, the enemy just can start to crit you, and then they're doing double damage. So yeah, after 100 stack is pretty dangerous, but before 100 stacks or for the map itself, it's like pretty rare for them to kill me because I have so good recovery, and the recovery is like great. The recovery is just great, and as long as they don't one shot or kill you in like half a second, you're really good. You're good to go. Dead end, of course it's a dead end. Of course it's a dead end. There's a lot of good base to try to chance this league, but not like I'm gonna actually get it, but still. Yeah, and as you can see, your clear speed is basically equal to your movement speed. So you want to bump your movement speed as much as possible. So Quicksilver is a no-brainer. Like a lot of the time, it feels like the Quicksilver is some better defensive flask than the J flask. So you know, because I die because I run off Quicksilver more than I die because I run out of Dre flask. That's basically the thing, you know. You know. Oh, also, yeah. I hope I don't. I hope I don't forget. I keep cangering the axe. Mahogami's flame to see if I can get something good, but yeah, you basically full clear Scourge map most of the time, and yeah, as you can see, you're basically full clearing. What did I get even? Strength. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Yeah, again, you need a lot of backs and some strength.
Quickly.
You need a lot of backs and some strength, so yeah, that can be annoying. That can be annoying. Yeah, as you can see, if you don't have Quicksilver, you just instantly get popped. Yeah, that's a good demonstration. If you don't have a Quicksilver, you just instantly get popped. So yeah, as you can see there. Just put it in, I guess.
Good to see you.
Hail.
Oh, yeah, I need to run all the way back. What? That's annoying. That's actually really annoying. You get instantly popped if you don't have Quicksilver, so especially when the enemy is doing spell damage instead of attack damage. You have like 60 to 70% evasion because the enemies are also blind. If you pop Vile Grace, you're gonna evasion cap, but yeah. Like I said, if you don't have Quicksilver, if you don't have Quicksilver, you're gonna have big trouble against spells. You're gonna have big trouble if you don't have Quicksilver. So. Oh, does he have attack speed? Yeah, he has. Yeah, as for his attacks, it's fine, but you still need to be careful with the tornadoes and stuff. Yeah, he's like super tanky with the last crit and stuff. But as you can see, the recovery is good, but the recovery is good, but yeah, this is like a super tanky Phoenix. So, oh shit, I almost didn't see it. But yeah, as you can see, you can face time most of his attacks because of the evasion. So he drops a Minotaur, man. Yeah, so. That's that. Yeah, if you have Quicksilver, then you can just grind through the enemy, but if you don't, you're gonna have trouble. What the fuck? I thought I cleared the entire map. How the hell does he still have so much? Yeah, one final thing I want to mention before I... Yeah, as you can see the clear and the damage. But yeah, this is a super tanky Phoenix, but yeah, you can see the clear and stuff, and the recovery at work. So yeah, if you don't have Quicksilver and you're against hard-hitting spells like the Scourge monsters with like 200 stacks, then yeah, you get popped. That's a really good map demonstration, to be honest. If you don't have Quicksilver, you die. But other than that, yeah, if you survive and you keep hitting enemy, you recover really quick. So that's that. So the final thing I want to showcase is that I keep crangling axes, and this is I keep buying the inspiration axes to Quango to see if I get lucky. I mean, I kinda get lucky because this axe is literally the best Rahugami's Flame in the game. Like, no exceptions, including Legacy, Standard axes. Because, yeah, someone double corrupt this with the physical damage and then I Quango it with the flat face. So this is literally the best Rahugami's Flame in the game. So the best axe in Standard is 520 DPS, Rahugami's Flame. And I actually get 540 DPS. So yeah, but it doesn't fit in my build because I'm not Battle Mage. And this axe actually gets me to put it in a POB and see what happens if I do Inquisitor. This axe, if I do Inquisitor with the same gear, literally give me 40% more damage. Straight up 40% more damage if I do Inquisitor Battle Mage. It's that good. 40% more, straight up, with everything staying the same as my other gears. So, but yeah. But the theory crafting ends there because if I do Inquisitor, you actually need to wait for the power charge to generate. Because Inquisitor doesn't have power charge on crit, so you either get it on the chest. I guess you can get it on chest. Possibly, if you get power charge on crit on chest, you can do that. But yeah. Other than that, you need to wait for you need to have an Orb of Storm power charge on crit setup. Or again, if you can fix your mana somehow, you can swap Inspiration for power charge on crit. But assuming maximum power charges, Inquisitor gives you 40% more damage. And even with my current axe, just a normal Rahugami's Flame, Inquisitor is dealing slightly better damage with slightly less crit, but slightly better damage because of the increased damage taken of the consecrated ground and stuff. So yeah, you can do Inquisitor, but just keep in mind that you need a better way to generate power charges. So yeah, but if you somehow get your hands on this kind of axe with Battle Mage, then Inquisitor is surely gonna beat Assassin. But at the same time, you kind of need to ramp up your damage because you only deal your full DPS when every blade is starting to fall, and then the Blade Blast just keep exploding. That's when your DPS is the highest. But with Inquisitor, not only do you need to ramp up the blaze, you also need to ramp up the power charge pretty slowly. So that's that. But yeah, this setup can just totally go Inquisitor. I guess you just go down from here with Inquisitor and then you skip these nodes here and then maybe take away 1 or 2 life nodes here and there. Then you have an Inquisitor setup basically exactly the same. So yeah, for more details I think you can just look at the POB. Or maybe we can just look at the POB now. Maybe. Window capture. POB. Okay. Yeah. So Blade Blast is like 125k per Blade Blast. If you use Wave of Conviction and Combustion, you can bump it close to 160k per blade against series. Again, hard to tell how much blaze is overlapping, but yeah. So this is the POB here. Yeah. But my Cyclone is not crit cap yet if I don't use a Diamond Flask. So it kinda, you know, affect the trigger rates of the blade fall. So yeah. Also Molten Burst. I'm only not crit cap again. only 87% with Molten Burst, and Inquisitor is only gonna get worse if you use, you know, Inquisitor. The crit is gonna be less, but the overall damage DPS on paper is gonna be better with Inquisitor. So yeah, because you get a lot of crit from strength, I think, with Inquisitor. Yeah, this one. So other than that, yeah, kinda not a lot to talk about at this point. Actually, yeah, POE doesn't count the 20% increased damage, but yeah, it's not like it's gonna matter that much. So yeah, you unnerve because I'm using a medium cluster here. Master of Fear, Megalomaniac. Basically, you can try inputting a bunch of useful nodes into Megalomaniac Search, and then you can just pick one you want. And this is the one I ended up with because it gets cast speed, attack speed, cast speed, crit. It has unnerve, 10% more damage for free. Well, not for free, but 10% more damage, and then you get some life. So yeah, maybe another vast power would be good because of the AoE, because you really want more AoE. Basically, I am at 20% 20 radius now, but before I get every AoE, I get like 16, and it feels terrible. The damage really feels bad. But after I bump up the radius, it really feels like the damage is spiking up a lot after I bump it to 20 radius. So yeah, that's also that. Yeah, I don't have the calculation here, sadly. With the nodes. Huh, you don't have... Yeah. Basically, yeah, you already see it at work with how much recovery you get. So I think that's about all I want to talk about at this point. Yeah, I think it's still a fun build to play. It works, but it's not strong. That's all I have to say. And just don't league start with this. Just get enough money to buy the gears before you even attempt. I think the essential thing is just Nahugami's Flame, Ephigon, and yeah, basically it. You really want the AoE. You really want the Circle of Anguish. But I think the really essential part is just the Nahugami's Flame and Ephigon, to be honest. And the Watcher's Eye, I'm like, yeah, extra evade chance and energy shield again, because you can get 30% more damage, but you're a glass cannon, so I rather with this setup, I can just spin through everything with basically enough damage to kill everything. But at the same time, I actually survive and recover quickly, so I like this setup more than a glass cannon setup. It's good enough. As you can see how quickly you can die. Again, I just love how everything just falls into place with the Phoenix map. You get a Scourge boss, you get a super tanky Phoenix to see the recovery, and then you see the difference between having Quicksilver and not having Quicksilver. It's just like the perfect demonstration of the build. It shows you how quickly you can recover your life and stuff. Wait, do you have monster left? I can even show you the damage recoup without. Please tell me you have some monster left. Yeah, finally, finally. I'm just gonna show you the life recoup thing. Where is the enemies? I know you're here somewhere. Yeah. As you can see, I have no life regen. I basically have no life regen, but you can see after you take a hit, how quickly your life comes back. Yeah, you can see how quickly your life comes back after you take a hit. So yeah, that's the final thing I want to show. Yeah, look at that. Look at how quickly your life comes back after you take a hit. So yeah, that's just great. right? So I kind of like this build, I kind of enjoy playing this build because it's fun and stuff. Oh shit, actually I forgot to switch scene. Well, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Really, this is the final thing I'm showing. Yeah, you can look at the live here. I only have 44 life regeneration. But when you take a hit, just see how quickly your life comes back. Just see how quickly your life comes back when you take a hit. Yeah, Shaper slam me. Yeah, look at that. Look at how quickly your life comes back. Just look at that. Just look at how quickly your life comes back. So this is a really good demonstration. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, thank you for joining. Yeah, again, not a strong build, but it's a fun build and it works. Double COC Blade. As long as you can fix your mana, you can still have fun. So anyway, thank you for joining, and I'm gonna see you next time. Are you actually gonna die? Anyway, thank you for joining, and I'm gonna see you next time. Have a nice day, and goodbye.